Today, I have here with me the all-new Realme 11 Pro Plus 5G. Alam naman nating lahat that Realme's 11 series has been really popular here in the Philippines and actually hindi nga lang dito pero sa kabuuan. Alright, hey guys, it's your tech girl Mary and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Actually, dito sa Realme 11 series nila, hindi lang itong Pro Plus yung kanilang nilaunch but as well as the Realme 11 Pro. And yes, hindi ko na kayo pag-aantayin pa na makarating sa dulo ng video natin dahil ang official price nito ay 24,999 pesos and this is for the 12 gig of RAM na merong 512 gig of storage and yung Realme 11 Pro 5G naman retails for 19,999 pesos with an 8 gig of RAM and 256 gig of storage. Huwag kayong mag-alala because there will be an early bird price that I will be putting na lang guys all the details down below para makapag-proceed tayo agad sa unboxing. As you can see, packaging-wise, walang nagbago pero may napansin ako guys, merong nakalagay dito na Realme daw is the fastest growing smartphone brand in Europe. That's actually a big word. Pero yeah. Congrats, Realme! Actually, hindi ko masyadong pinapakita sa inyo sa social media yung kulay na meron ako kasi gusto kong ma-surprise kayo. And ngayon na official na siya globally and especially here in the Philippines, nako guys, sa mga mahilig sa beige color dyan, matutuwa kayo. Here we have the usual paperwork, a clear jelly case, at syempre yung ating panundot or the SIM tool. Yes, may clear jelly case guys, kahit na vegan leather yung kanyang material. I got here the phone itself, which is obviously ginagamit ko na for the past few weeks. Medyo matagal-tagal na. And yes, this is what you call sunrise beige. If you remember, the Realme GT kinda has the same design language, but of course for the number series of the brand, bago to. Lalo na if we were to compare it to the predecessor, which is the Realme 10 Pro Plus, which is wala masyadong bago sa design niya. So to me, this is refreshing. Anyway, of course, aside from that, we got here the power brick, which is 100 watts, fast charging, and of course, yung ating USB-C to USB Type-A charging cable. Most probably, ang tanong ng bayan, wow, tanong talaga ng bayan, pero alam kong makukuha ko na to sa comment section, so sasabihin ko na, dumihin ba ang sunrise beige? To be honest, hindi. Hindi ako yung tipo ng user na naglalagay ng jelly case kapag tapos siyang buksan. Syempre, I wanna feel it raw and you know, that's part of the process of me reviewing the phone. So, as a pasmado, dumihin, dugyot, sige, ano pa?
Gamol.
Hindi, joke lang. Hindi po siya dumihin in fairness. Kasi, although it's called sunrise beige, medyo may pagka-cream yung kulay niya. By far, one of the most premium looking and well-built phone ito sa price segment niya. Isa pa yung pagka-vegan leather niya guys, feels amazing and nagko-contribute siya guys to have a better grip even without a case. I noticed then for any or to almost all the smartphone brands, ang biggest challenge talaga would be to bring out the best unique design sa kanilang smartphones. And alam naman natin lahat, most smartphone these days, magkakamukha talaga sila. So yes, kudos to Realme on this department. In fairness, they are unique. If we were to get a closer look, meron siyang parang stitches and a cool zipper-like split in the middle. Overall, the new design screams luxury, pero it doesn't look over the top naman. To me, I really like the changes. Now, durability-wise, ito baka medyo maging concern ng iilan. According to Realme, yung screen ng Realme 11 Pro Plus is covered with a double reinforced glass. Pero huwag kayong mag-expect na meron siyang Gorilla Glass branding. Wala rin po itong any form of IP rating. So, ingat-ingat lalo na sa mga mahihilig gumamit ng smartphone nila malapit sa tubig. Isa rin sa mga nagustuhan ko is of course the minimal bezels around its display. It really contributes to a good viewing experience. And again, alam naman natin kapag curved ang kanyang display, it really gives it a more expensive personality. Yes, pati smartphone may personality. Now, since we are already talking about its display, I am happy to see naman guys that this has an almost flagship grade screen. It's bright, responsive din ito, and I'm glad that it has 10-bit colors that supports HDR10 Plus and other useful things katulad ng 2160Hz PWM dimming and very good haptic feedback. Also, yung Full HD Plus 120Hz curved display nitong Realme 11 Pro Plus has an in-display fingerprint sensor. However, medyo similar yung whole package niya pa rin guys doon sa Realme 10 Pro Plus. So, hindi siya masyadong nalalayo doon experience-wise. Aside from it, this phone also has stereo speakers. Meron itong earpiece sitting above the screen and of course yung nasa ilalim. Huwag rin po kayo maghanap sa kanya ng headphone jack or even an expandable storage. Since pansin ko ito rin yung way ng mga higher mid-range phones natin ngayon, kung mapapansin nyo yung mga recent smartphones that we reviewed, ganito din ang setup. Buti na lang din guys, itong Realme 11 Pro Plus has a bigger storage capacity which is 512 gig. Hindi tayo masyadong mamumroblema in terms of the photos and videos and even the games that we will be putting here. Overall, this Realme 11 Pro Plus has one of the best displays on a phone under 25,000 pesos. Now, let's talk about its cameras. Okay, so 200 megapixels main camera. Medyo nauuso to sa mga recent mid-range phones na pinag-uusapan natin ngayon. Isa sa napansin ko sa kanyang setup is of course the text that has the OIS camera, which is something that the previous phone that we reviewed, which is the Honor 90, doesn't have. So yes, plus pogi points agad. So yes, additional pogi points to guys dito sa Realme 11 Pro Plus. Aside from its 200 megapixel sensor, we also got here the typical 8 megapixels ultra-wide angle and of course the 2 megapixels macro lens. And lastly, we got here the 32 megapixels front camera. Yung bagong Samsung sensor na ginamit dito sa Realme 11 Pro Plus allows for 2 times and even 4 times lossless zoom sa mga photos and features katulad ng auto zoom na kung saan yung camera guys nag-auto zoom and crop sa subject niya and tries to keep it at the center of your frame as much as possible. And yung main camera niya din guys, may option if you don't like shooting 200 megapixels, we can still lower it down to 50 megapixels. In fairness naman guys, the 200 megapixel sensor does a good job of maintaining yung details and dynamic range niya sa mga pictures niya. And as you can see, yung classic Realme color na kung saan boosted ng konti yung greens and blues, mapapansin nyo rin sa kanya. Isa pa, when clicking yung pictures of landscapes or even yung mga flower shots natin, nandun pa rin yung detail. Actually, Realme has been advertising na ito daw ay meron ngang 4 times lossless zoom feature. And after testing it, I must say it works quite well naman. And is actually achieved by cropping in from the 200 megapixels mode. Hence, yung mga details levels niya guys are still there. I also like that Realme provided a 2 times portrait option guys, which makes portrait shots look more appealing in terms of subject focus. But do take note, wala po tayong dedicated telephoto lens sa kanya. In terms of taking videos naman, the max resolution here is 4K at 30 FPS. And yes, they look okay naman with the average stabilization. Hindi rin naman masama yung color reproduction niya. And the videos have a wider field of view, but Realme definitely could have done better guys if yung ating selfie videos are capable of shooting 4K resolution. Now, performance side of things, itong Realme 11 Pro Plus 5G comes with the Dimensity 7050 chipset. But to take note guys, even though ito ay bagong chipset from MediaTek, which might give you an impression na upgrade or update siya from the last generation Dimensity 1080, actually medyo similar lang din sila. Ito rin kasi yung naging result ng performance na nakuha ko dito sa Realme 11 Pro Plus. For more context guys, katulad ng paglalaro natin ng heavy games like Genshin Impact, here on the Realme 11 Pro Plus, it has similar FPS and stability with the Realme 10 Pro Plus. And even yung general everyday performance feels pretty the same. In terms of the cooling system naman, in fairness on my gaming test, it performed better. Especially on high settings for about 20 to 30 minutes. Hindi siya uncomfortable and I think I can still extend my gameplay. However, kung medyo mas particular talaga kayo sa mga smartphones na dedicated towards gaming, syempre may mga smartphone kayong mahanap na may mas capable processor na halos nasa same price segment niya lang din. But storage-wise and even the availability of RAM, sa tingin ko hindi kayo talo. Bukod sa recent smartphone that we reviewed, sa tingin ko mahirap humanap ng smartphone na merong 512 gig of storage and 12 gig of RAM na under 25,000 pesos. Considering pa na maganda yung early bird price promo ng Realme dito sa kanilang bagong 11 Pro Plus. I also like the fact that we can extend the RAM up to 24 gig. It may not be, you know, useful to some because we all know naman na mas importante pa rin guys yung physical RAM na meron tayo, which is more than enough already. I also liked yung simplicity ng kanyang Realme UI and how easy it is to use. The device comes with Android 13 out of the box and Realme committed guys to 2 years of operating system updates and 3 years of security updates, which is I think good enough naman na. Not as good as what Samsung is giving us in terms of the software commitment, but to me, it's not that bad. Siguro my main issue lang here talaga is of course the ton of bloatware that we get, lalong-lalo na yung ibang applications na hindi pwedeng i-uninstall. Now, since the phone is curved and medyo may kanipisan nga siya, I expected a bit below 5,000 mAh, pero buti na lang guys, hindi ako disappoint ni Realme dito. This has a 5,000 mAh battery, which is the same capacity from the Realme 10 Pro Plus that we reviewed from the past and 500 mAh more than the cell inside doon sa Realme 9 Pro Plus last year. And also, Realme advertised na fully charge daw natin itong phone na to in just 26 minutes. Actually, charging is really fast. Hindi man 26 minutes din yung nakuha ko, but it's pretty similar or malapit eh. We were able to fully charge the Realme 11 Pro Plus in just 29 minutes, which is less than 30 minutes pa din. Okay, so if I were to give my final verdict, sa totoo lang guys, medyo maraming magkakalaban talaga ngayon sa ganitong price segment. It may not be a performance champion like other devices. To me, overall, the Realme 11 Pro Plus delivered a pretty balanced experience naman. It performed as good as it looks. Hindi naman din lahat ng tao ay super into gaming. They still consider premium design, a good curved display, a reliable camera setup, and even performance-wise, it may not be on top, but it's not bad. Overall guys, sa past few days na ginagamit ko tong Realme 11 Pro Plus, the specs on paper do translate into real-world performance naman. Splash protection and yung 4K resolution sa front camera lang naman niya yung hinahanap ko. But other than that, overall, it really is a good smartphone to recommend. So yes, that's basically it guys for my review of the Realme 11 Pro Plus 5G. So, kayo guys, ano sa tingin nyo? Sulit ba itong bagong smartphone ng Realme? Pag-usapan natin yan sa baba. Again, it's your Tech Girl Mary and see you on our next video. Bye!